Good morning everyone, it's Taylor here with BreakOut Studios online videos. We're getting ready to do some ballet basics soon. I'll get some music playing, get people time to get settled in, and we'll get going here in a few minutes. Where's my music? All right. All right. As beautiful as that song is, we'll get going. So, I don't know if you were in my point class on Monday, but if not, I have a new, wonderful, awesome ballet bar. My boyfriend made this for me on Sunday this weekend, just out of the blue, out of nowhere. And I'm so excited to use it. And so did my wobbly chair, the kitchen counter. So, we'll start with our usual facing the bar. I'll just go through it really quickly. I think a lot of us kind of already know it, but I'll call it out too in case there are any new people. We're starting in parallel. We're gonna have demi, point, demi, parallel, 2 pushes through the toes. Same thing to left, demi, point, demi, parallel, 2 pushes through the toes. And then we'll roll through and reverse the roll through, and reverse the roll through. Same thing in first position. And then we'll do our port de bras in parallel forward, coming up flat back, and port de bras back, and twist out the spine. And then same thing to the left, port de bras forward, coming up flat back, port de bras to the back, twisting out the spine, and we'll finish there. So just warming up our ankles with nice demi points, keeping the ankles straight, not signaling or rolling towards our big toe. And I'll call this out as well. So facing your bar, here we go. So starting in parallel, we'll have demi and point and demi and parallel. Push through the toes, and push, parallel. Same thing left, demi, end point, keeping the ankles straight all the way through, and push, lower, and push, lower. Rolling through, plie, and over, and straighten, and down. Reverse, and up, and over the arches, plie, and straighten. Roll through again, plie, over, stretching out those arches and toes. Reverse last time, plie, turning out to first, repeating first, demi, end point, really taking care to keep the ankles straight, push, using the toes, not the thighs, push, left side, and demi, end point, and demi, and first, and push, and first, and push through the toes, rolling through, plie, roll through, and up, lower down, reverse, rise up, over, plie, and stretch. Again, rolling through, up, and reversing the roll through, plie, and stretch. Take that parallel all the way down, and coming up flat back, and up to port de bras back, and twist out the spine, to the left, parallel all the way down, and coming up flat back, and up to port de bras back, and twist out the spine, and finish. Good. All right, we'll move on to some pretty standard plies. So we'll start in first position, one hand on the bar. So we'll start 2 demis, demi, and straight, and demi, and stretch, grand plie all the way down, knees going back, hips staying forward, 6, 7, 8, we'll put it bras forward, all the way down, 2, and 3, and 4, rise up, and lower, tendu, out to second. Same thing, 2 demis, and demi, grand plie all the way down, 6, and 7, 8, reach and paint the ceiling with your fingertips, port de bras side, coming up, rise up, lower down, tendu, straight into 5th, 2 demis, demi, grand plie, really taking care to get those knees back as we send the hips right over the feet the whole time, plie, and stretch, port de bras back, and rise up, lower down. And then for the last bit of the music, let's tendu out to first. We'll parallel, and we'll just lower all the way down. And we'll just hang out down here, shake out the head, grab your elbows, kind of rock back and forth, and then we'll roll up and go around to the left side on our own time. Yeah? So just a nice little stretch instead of a balance. So 2 demis in a grand, port de bras forward, releve. 2 demis in a grand, port de bras side, releve, right into 5th, 2 demis in a grand, port de bras back, releve, not a susu, just relevating right in your 5th position. Lower down, tendu up to first, parallel, and stretch, shake out your head, do whatever you need down there, yeah? All right, here we go. Trying to keep those heels glued to the floor for as long as we can, those grand plies, and all the time in those demis, especially in 5th. All right, here we go, nice slow plie music. And 2 demis, demi, stretch, and demi, stretch, grand plie, lift, lower, press those heels down as soon as you can, lift, port de bras forward, and releve, lower down, out to second, and demi, grand plie, lift that spine, sending the knees back, hips stay forward, and port de bras side, and releve. Lower down, tendu right into fifth. And demi. Keeping that back heel glued to the floor. And grand plie. Pressing those heels down. Arm goes down and up, port de bras back. Keeping those shoulders even. And rise up. Lower down. Tendu to first. Parallel. And port de bras forward. Do what you need. Shake out your neck. Say yes and no. You can bend your knees and straighten. You can grab your elbows and rock side to side, little rag doll. And soften those knees as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. And finish. Good. Let's go around other side. Here we go. Left side. First position. And 2 demis. The music's a little slower, so use all your music for those pliés. Grand plie. And lift your port de bras forward. And rise up. Lower down, out to second. 2 demis. Grand plie, keep those hips right between the feet. And port de bras side. Rise up, keep the elbow lifted. Right into fifth. 2 demis. Keep those heels on the floor as long as you can. Press them down as soon as you can. Arm goes down to go up. Port de bras back. Coming up. Rise up. And lower down. First, parallel all the way forward. Shake out the head. Bend and straighten the knees. Grab your elbows and rock side to side. And soften the knees to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back and finish. Good. All right, let's do some tendus from first. There we go. So we'll start first. We'll keep the arm side. We'll have tendu front and flex. Rotate in, rotate out, and point. Close, tendu, plie. Same thing side and back. Actually, same thing on one. Tendu and flex. Rotate and out, point. In, out, plie. To the back. And flex, just in the hip socket, we rotate, point. First, out, plie, same thing on quad. Flex, rotate, rotate, point, close, out, plie. After we do that, let's use a port de bras arm, and we'll just do 2 on quad. So 1 and first, and 1, plie. Side, first, side, plie. Back, first, back, plie. Side, first, side, plie. And then after that, we'll roll through, and we're gonna balance in first position. Yeah, so make sure that rotation is happening just within the hip socket. We're not moving the upper body around at all. So front, flex, rotate in, rotate out, reach our toes to point, close, out, plie. Same thing, side, back, side. And then we'll have our en croix. 1, close, 1, plie. With the port bras, side, close, side, plie. Same thing, back, plie, side, plie. Rolling through, whoosh, and finish balancing in the first position. Yeah? So just rotating through that hip socket, and trying to extend the leg longer as we point. Where'd it go? There it is. All right, first position, arm set, second. And front, flex, rotate in, rotate out, point, first, out, plie. Same thing on far side, flex, rotate in, rotate out, reach to point, out, plie, to the back, flex, rotate in, rotate out, point, close, out, plie, last time side, rotate in, out, plie. Now we're on quad with the port de bras, and close, and front, plie, to the side, in, out, plie, to the back, in, out, plie, to the side, in, out, plie, rolling through, and bouncing in first, closing those ribs, lengthening the lower spine, the heels are coming up and forward, and lift to release, and finish, good. Nice. So I added in that second set, or our second part B on quad, so we could really take the opportunity to massage the floor with some nice consecutive tendus. So the first section is rotating, warming up our hips. Part B with the en croix is massaging the floor each time we do those tendus. To the left. Here we go. Arm side and front, flex, rotate in a hip socket, reach to point, out, plie, to the side, lifting up out of that supporting side, plie, to the back, flex, just rotating that hip socket, nothing else moves, plie, last time side, getting ready for the two en croix, and front, in, out, plie, massaging the floor, plie, to the back, and side, plie, rolling through, bouncing in first, ribs are closed, their shoulders are open in opposition, lengthening that lower spine, zipping up our lower abdominals, and lift, release, and finish. Good. All right, we'll move on to a tendu from fifth. So this combination is for really practicing sliding in to a nice turnout fifth. I'll just demonstrate it. So let's use our arms. We're gonna have two to the front. Front and fifth, and front and fifth. Side, close, front, don't change. Side, close, front, don't change. Two, in, first, out, first. Side, closing, back. Side, closing, back. And then starting from the back. Back, in, and side. Don't change. Side, don't change. Out. First, out, first, side, close front, side, close front. Yeah, so just two to the front, two closing front, two in first, two slicing back, and then we start back, slice, 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 two in each direction position, yeah? After we finish that, we'll repeat our en croix, kind of like we did in first position. We'll have out, fifth, out, plie, side, don't change, side, plie, back, fifth, back, plie, side, don't change, side, plie. And then we'll slide that front foot to the back foot up to a susu. And we'll balance in our susu this time, yeah? So this kind of slicing in, closing front consecutively, and closing back consecutively is helping us feel a nice turnout in our fifth. We don't have to cross all the way. You don't have to have a perfectly crossed fifth. If you only want to go to third to protect your knees and hips if they're bothering you, that's fine. But we want to make sure, especially to the back, it's really tempting to let that heel kind of let go, let our glutes go and let this happen. And then if we want to start moving faster with our tendus, if we have so much movement going on, it's really hard to move faster. And then we come into the center, we do petite allegro. If we have all this going on without a clear fifth, it's really hard to start moving faster and speedier. So this is kind of helping us clear up and having less movement. We're going directly to that position and not kind of fidgeting our way in, yeah? So 2 to the front, side, no change, side and first, side and back, to the back, side close back, side close first, side close front. And then we'll have our 2 en croix. Bum, 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 plie, side, plie, back, plie, side, plie, and susu, and balance there. Yeah, so trying to hit a direct line out from our tendu to our fifth or third, whichever one you need to do. Not letting our heel or our toe come forward and our heel go back. All right, so lifting up, up, up out of those hips. Here we go. Here we go. Fifth position, arm up and front. Fifth, front, fifth. Side close front, side slice front. Side first, side first. Side slice to the back. Keep that heel close to the foot. To the back. Fifth, back, fifth. Side slice it in. Side closing back. Side to first. Side closing front. 2 en croix. And front, fifth. Front plie. Side, don't change. Plie to the back. Plie. Side, don't change. Side, plie up to susu. And feel that balance. Same thing, our ribs are close, our shoulders are down and back. Lengthen that lower spine. Inner thighs rotating forward. And lift to release and finish. Good. Good. So as much as you can, especially to the back, we want to keep that heel. We kind of want to go through a little first almost. So out, kind of just hit first, and we try to keep that heel as close as we can as we slice it in. Out, just do first, and keep those toes as close as we can as we slice it in either to fifth or third. All right, left side. Here we go. To the front, arm up, and 2, in, out, in. Side closing front, keep those toes slicing in. Side close first, and side slice it back, to the back, and side slice it back, side close front, and side close front. 2 en croix, front, out, plie, and side, plie, and back, plie, and side, plie, up to susu. Adding length in that lower spine, sending that weight forward as we close our ribs. And lift, release, and finish. Good. think you might have noticed doing that we really need to be lifted up out of our hips in order to be able to slice our leg in to close. If we're sinking in our hips even just a little bit, it's really hard to slice our legs in, but if we're lifted up out of it, then we can close our legs much more easily and much faster. All right, dégagés. All right, so just en croix, let's keep the arms side for the first time, and then we can add a port de bras for the second set. We're gonna do it twice through. So starting in our fifth, we're gonna have brush out, plie forward, and push and close, and two, dégagés, out and in. Same thing en croix, plie second, and push, close back. Two, dégagés, out, in, and back, turning out, push on our supporting leg, close, out, in, side, plie, get on your supporting leg, close, out, in, out, in. Second set, you're welcome to add an optional arm if you want to. So the arm will be brushed out, and first, arm up, close, two, out, first arm side, two, out, first through arabesque, two, out, first, side, two, and then let's finish. No, let's do a little coupe front, just on flat, and feel our balance on flat with our weight over the ball of our foot, yeah? So this is helping us putting our weight on 2 feet and using the foot to push ourselves back onto our supporting leg. So we're getting this pushing through the foot like we would for big jumps in center, yeah? Pushing through, trying not to use our thighs to lift the leg up, but using our foot to push through the metatarsals like we did at the beginning of class. Push and push. That same thing is applied right here, yeah? And the optional arm, side, plie, and push, two, side, plie, push, two, side, plie, push, two, side, plie, push, two, en croix, yeah? So just en croix, the second set you can add an arm if you would like to. So really pushing through the metatarsals. Here we go, fifth position. And out, plie, push, and out, in, out to the side, out, plie, push, and out to the back, out, plie, push, out, and side, plie, and push. Adding an arm if you like, out, and first, and up, brush, and brush, out, plie, and out, brush, out, plie, extend. Last time side, brush, and brush. Feel that coupe front. Feel that balance weight over the ball of the foot. Make sure our coupe heel is coming forward. We're not putting the heel on the leg at all. Just the toes are touching that ankle. Heel is coming forward. Close those ribs so we're not leaning back. And lift to place the foot down, toe ball, heel to fifth. And plie, release and finish. Good, nice. All right, let's go to the left side. Here we go. And brush, plie, push through the metatarsals. Out, and out. To the side, plie, push over, and out. And out, to the back. Brush, plie, push, Last time, side. Again. Out, plie, arm up. And side, plie, out. And back, plie, and reach. And side, plie, push. And peel the foot off the floor. Put those toes to that ankle, send that heel forward. Closing those ribs. And lift to place the foot back down. And plie and finish. Good. Good. Let's just do, real quick before we do rond de jambe, just a usual 8-8-4-4-2-2-1-1-1. After we do that, let's just do one set today. So choose if you want to challenge your balance that first round, or just keep the arms on the bar for 8-8-4-4-2-2-1-1. After that, we're going to do a grand plie, open up the hips, pressing up to releve. Now, we're going to balance in first, but I want you to feel something a little different. Instead of having your arms in a ballet position, I want you to press your palms up to the ceiling and try to put your two palm prints up on the ceiling above you. Yeah, so this is helping us feel that length, sending energy down through our toes and sending energy up through our spine and our upper body. Yeah. So after 8-4-4-2-2-1-1-1, grand plie, press up. Press those palms up to the ceiling to add length in your body. And then we'll finish. Yeah, I love doing this. I had a dancer in the company in Ballet Tucson who told me about this. I was like nervous for something I was doing. And she just took me aside. She goes, just releve, press your palms up to the ceiling, just breathe. And I was like, okay. So it became my ritual for every performance. I would just find a little dark corner in the wings. I would just rise up, hold it as long as I could, breathe, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. But it really helps you feel that length in your body and the balance, and it helps me too feel lifting with both sides, both of my shoulders equally. Sometimes, especially in passe, we kind of tend to lean and ginch one way or the other. So this really helps you feel we're lifting up to the ceiling with both sides equally and not kind of one or the other. You can really feel it in this position, yeah? So just 8-8-4-4-2-2-1-1-1, grand plie, whoosh, put your palm prints up to the ceiling. Here we go. Where's my music? I always forget which one I want to use, so don't go yet. Let me just play it real fast. Oh, they're both like the same tempo. We'll do this first one. Okay, first position, here we go. And 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4. And 4. And 2. And 2. And 1. 1, 1, 1. Grand plie. And pressing up. Releve. Here we go. Put those palm prints up to the ceiling. Feel how that lengthens your spine, how it sends your glutes down to the floor and your lower abdominals up. And lift a little inch higher and plie and finish. Good. Nice. All right, now that we're all 2 inches taller after that, let's do some rond de jambes. So, let's bring the arm in first. So I'll passe front, back down to fifth, passe back down to fifth. Open the arm side, front, around, back through first, and front, around, back through first. 4 faster. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. As high or low as you want, brush front in a plie, coupe or passe, extend straight to the back and close. Reverse, passe back, and fifth, passe front, and fifth, open the arm out, back, around, front, through first, leading with the toes back, around, front. 4 faster, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Plie back as high or low as you want, through a passe or coupe, extend to the front, and fifth. And then similar to our plie, let's just port de bras through the music today. So we'll port de bras forward in fifth, release both hands down to the floor, and plie, and stretch, do what you need, shake your head, yes or no, straighten, rolling up, port de bras back, port de bras side, and away, and then we'll plie, drawing the toes up the shin, right to passe, in a releve or in flat if you would like to, and feel your balance there. And again, in this position, feel that same feeling that we just did with the palms pressing up to the ceiling and with your arms in first. Yeah? So, these first 2 passes that we start off with, we're switching from front to back to change our weight, but also to make sure that we don't lift up our working hip. So front, keeping that hip down and close. Back, keeping that hip down, close, front, around, slow, around. 4, faster, 3, 4, plie, coupe or passe, extend, close, reverse all that, and then just our port de bras through the music. And bounce in a passe. Yeah. All right, here we go. Making sure we're going through that first position for all of those rond de jambes. So much to think about, oh my God. Here we go. I think I wanted this one. All right, 5th position. 7 and 8. Passe front and down. Passe back and down. Front, around, through first, front, around. 4 faster, out, and 2, leading with the heel. Heel comes forward and plie front. Coupe, back, 5th, reverse, passe, and down, up, and down, back, around, through first, toes back, 4 faster. Leading with the toes, not the heel. Plie back. Extend front and 5th. Through the music, port de bras forward. Hands down to the floor. Shake the head out, plie. And rolling up. Port de bras back. And side and away. And plie releve to passe, drawing those toes up the leg. Same feelings when your palms are pressed up to the ceiling. And close to Su-Su. And finish. Good, nice. Beautiful. So I know there's so much to think about in all these rond de jambes and every combination, but with these rond de jambes, really make sure that we get in the habit of going through a first position each time into the front. We're leading with the heel, even when we're doing those 4 faster ones, and then to the back, we're leading with the toes going back, not leading with the heel. Yeah, we really got to keep the backs of the legs nice and engaged and pulling up out of our hips. So much length is right here. All right, left side. Seven and 8. Passe. passe, and down. Not moving the hips. Down and front, around. Through first, leading with the heel. 4 faster. Leading with the heel. Plie front, knee back. Extend and fit. Passe. Passe front. And back. Around. Through first, toes back. 4 faster. Leading with the toes. And plie back. Heel comes forward, knee stays back. And our port de bras through the music. Hands down to the floor. Plie, shake out the head. And rolling up. Port de bras back. And side and away. And plie. Drawing the toes up to the knee. Feel that balance, just like your palms are pressing up to the ceiling. And close. And finish. Good, nice. I like to imagine too, especially when I'm doing some more challenging balances like passe or coupe or whatever, and my arms are in first, I like to imagine, because we want to make sure that our backs are engaged. If our elbows and drops, that means that we're probably letting our ribs out and we're not engaging our backs or abdominals, which isn't going to help us. So I kind of like to imagine there's so much air in my armpits, yeah? So you want to give it air, you don't want to give it here, or they're going to be really smelly. So we want to imagine lots of air here so that our elbows stay lifted, our shoulders stay down, and this will make sure that our backs are engaged and that our ribs are closed. If we start getting into this territory, it's not going to help us with our balance. So whoosh, lots of air, big balloons happening underneath our armpit to make sure that our arms are really stemming from our back and our scapula and not just from our shoulders, yeah? All right, fondues. All right, so we're gonna do, let's do fondue to the front and flex. Reach the point, fondue to the side, flex. Reach the toes longer to point, fondue to the back, flex and point. Nice and slow, brush front and 6, brush back and 8. Fondue, same thing from the back, flex, point, fondue to the side, flex, point, fondue to the front, flex, point, nice and slow, brush, whoosh, and brush front, whoosh. I think there's enough time in the music, let's just rise up to Susu, detriment, right around to the left side. Yeah, so these flexing points, I added them in to make sure that we try to, as we flex, we try to bring our heel to our toes, and as we point, we send that toe even longer without letting it take our hip with us. We want to keep that hip anchored in, but we extend the legs even longer to point. And as we do these brushes, make sure we go to the front, that we're leading with the heel up to the ceiling. As we go to the back, feel that connection with your toe to that opposite shoulder so it doesn't allow us to open out our hips too. You want to feel that connection with your toe and your opposite shoulder as you're lifting that leg in arabesque. Yeah, so right, and then as we brush right around to the left side. All right, here we go. Which one did I use? I think I used this one. If not, we're gonna find out. All right, here we go. Yeah. And fondue to the front, flex, reach to point, fondue to the side, flex, keep the hips over that supporting leg, fondue to the back, comes forward, toe to opposite shoulder, reverse, fondue, to the back, flex, reach, fondue, keep that hip over your supporting toes, fondue to the front, brush back, front right around to the left, fondue, front, flex, point, fondue, out, flex, point, fondue to the back, flex, point, brush, heel comes forward, brush back, reverse. And brushing to the back, shoulder to toe, brush front, and just finish here, plie, and finish, good. Nice. All right, let's just do a standard adagio. We'll just do pretty normal. We'll port de bras forward for 4 counts. 2, 3, 4, develope to the front. 7, 8, port de bras side. 2, 3, 4, develope side. Port de bras to the back. Develope back. Port de bras to the side. Develope side. Let's again whoosh, go right around to the other side. There should be enough music because it's a nice slow adagio. You have to bring your leg down just a little faster. Yeah. So with all of these developes, make sure that we're sending equal energy. As much energy as we're sending out through that working leg, we're sending that same energy down into our supporting leg. And then when we go to the back, we still feel that connection. We lift with the knee, we feel that connection with our toe and our opposite shoulder so we don't let our whole body kind of splay out and lean on the bar. Yeah, so port de bras and then develope en croix, whoosh, right around to the other side. All right. Here we go. 7 and 8. Port de bras forward. Develop in front. Send energy down and out. And port de bras side. And develop a side. And to the back. And develop it to an arabesque. Feel that left shoulder reaching back. And again, side towards the bar. And develop out. Scoot you right around to the other side. Lift up to port de bras forward. Develop. Knee stays back, heel lifts up. And side. Develop. Sending energy down that supporting leg. And back. Develop the arabesque. Feeling that right shoulder lifting back. And side towards the bar. And develop. Sending energy down that right supporting side. Suit you, or just finish. And finish. Good. Beautiful. All right, let's do some frappes. Let me remember what I did. Okay, and 3, carry to the side, and strike, ronde-jambe to the back, and strike with the metatarsals, strike, ronde-jambe to the side, and then we'll practice our beats with a flexed foot for doubles later on. So flex to the front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. And we'll just finish there. We'll do tendu. We'll plie, angle in towards your bar. Let's take a passe back. So we're drawing the toes up the back of the leg, right up to that knee, and let's balance in the passe back. Either releve or on flat, if you would like to too. Yeah? So 3 frappes, 2, 3, ronde-jambe to the side without letting our leg take us off our leg. We want to keep our weight right over the ball of our foot of that supporting leg. 1, 2, 3, carry side, 3, carry back, 3, carry side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then tendu, angle in, drawing the toes up to a passe in back. Yeah? So with this beat, we want that flexed foot to practice for faster doubles later on, and we want to make sure that that movement is happening just from the joint in our knee, not from our hips moving around. Yeah? So just kind of like the robot arm, we got the robot leg happening here. Yeah? All right, here we go. And out, in, and strike, 2, 3, ronde-jambe side, strike, ball the foot against the floor, strike, to the back, strike, 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 ronde-jambe side, 8 beats, flex, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, tendu, plie in, passe back. Feel that toe on the back of the leg, ribs are closed, air in that armpit, so we feel the arms from the back, and close, su-su, plie, and finish, good. We'll go left side. So that passe back is a really good one to feel that air in your armpit, because when we have our leg to the back, whether it's coupe back, passe back, it's even much more tempting for our body to compensate for that by leaning back even just a little bit. So when our leg is to the back, it's a really good opportunity to feel that air in our armpit, and it automatically kind of naturally makes our body or our ribs kind of close and bring our weight forward. All right, left side. Here we go. And strike. 2, 3, carry side. Strike. 2, 3, carry back. And back. 2, 3, carry side, flex and beat, 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 beat. 5, 6, 7, 8, tendu, plie, angling in, back leg comes up to passe, feeling that air in your armpit, lifting up on that left hip, and closing to su-su, and release, and finish, good. Nice. All right, we'll finish off with some grand badmas. Okay, so we'll do 3 to the front and a plie. So we'll have brush, front, and in, and front, and in, front, lift, plie, inside leg to the back. Brush, and in, grand battement, in, brush, in, plie, 3 to the side. 1, close, 2, close, 3, close, plie, and then then one back, side, front to finish. Back, close, side, close, front, close. Let's take a plie and soutenu right around to the other side, yeah? So 3 to the front, 2, 3, plie to the back, 3 to the back, 2, 3, plie to the side, 3 to the side, 2, 3, plie, 1 back, side, front, back, and side, and front, plie, soutenu around, yeah? I love doing inside leg to the back because it really challenges us to make sure that we're not leaning on our bar or our support here. It really challenges us to lift up on that supporting side because we can't really lean on that side, yeah? So 3 to the front, 3 inside leg, 3 side, finishing off back, side, front, all the way around. Yeah, really brushing down to go up for those grand mamas. Here we go. And brush front, and 2, 3, plie, inside leg back. Lifting up on that right supporting side. Plie to the side, brush down to go up. And back, side, front, plie. Back, side, front plie around to the left. And brush down to go up. Plie inside leg. Whoosh. Whoosh. Plie to the side. Plie. And 1 back, 1 side, 1 front. Plie and around and finish. Good. Nice. All right. Before we come off the bar, just kind of face your bar for a minute. We'll do this without music, just to kind of feel our balance using our palms to the ceiling again. Let's try it in a susu to add a little bit extra challenge to it. So put whatever foot you want in front first, right or left. We'll do plie, come up to a susu facing your bar. Feel the heels lifting up and circling forward. And let's take those palms. What is my dog doing? I don't know. Anyway, so take those palms and press them up to the ceiling. Push those palm prints up, 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 up. Feel that length in your spine. Reach, reach, reach the energy down through your toes and up to the palm prints. And plie and finish. Good. Let's try again with the other side. So plie, scoop that front foot to meet the back foot. Already feel the heels coming up and forward to a nice shaped susu. And now press those palm prints up to the ceiling. Equal energy sending through your left and right hand. Pressing up, up, up. Adding 1 inch more space between all your vertebrae. And lift and plie and finish. Good. Now that our calves are engaged and our spines are 2 inches longer, we'll come center. So you can put your bar weight, keep it nearby whatever you were using because we might use it to stretch later on, but we will come center. All right, I'll play some adagio music and take a minute, and then we'll do a little adagio and then stretch later. I drink way too much coffee, so I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast, and then we'll come back and do our adagio. All right, here we go. Take a minute. right, we'll come center. Do a little adagio before we stretch. So I'm gonna face the back again. Yeah, and then I'll go to the right side. So we're gonna start quasi with our right foot front. I'm in frame, yeah. So we're gonna chasse out, chasse to a tendu back with our arms open. Tendu arms in first. And looking under, brushing back to a tendu back. Arms going through first. Tendu, lift up to arabesque, and 8. Plie 1, straighten 2, pas de parade 3, and 4. Finishing on your quasi, we're going to take a passe to the front, and kind of preparation for some pirouettes, we're going to just pivot to our other side to close back on our other side quasi. So just kind of a little quarter turn to practice keeping our shoulders over our hips. A little promenade, yeah, just a little turning practice that we can do here. So to the left, we'll have chasse, looking out, tendu, arms go through first, looking under, brushing through first, tendu back, lifting up to arabesque, plie, and stretch, and pas de parade. Quasi on your corner, up to passe, promenade, a little pivot, and closing to back. So we start to the next side. Yeah. So same thing with all these arabesques we were talking about, feeling that connection with your arabesque toe to your opposite shoulder. So we're starting here in a tendu so we can maintain that connection with our shoulder as we lift the leg only as high as we can to still feel that connection. If we start kind of going in this way, then just keep the leg where it is and try to keep lifting, but not at the expense of letting your shoulder kind of splay forward. Yeah, whatever position that we're kind of balancing on flat, we should think about how we would be able to take it to a turn. Yeah, so if we're in here with a really high leg arabesque, we're like, oh, yay! But if we were to turn that, it wouldn't be possible. So whatever position you're in, think, would I be able to turn in whatever position I'm balancing in? Yeah. Let's mark it to the right, and then we will do it for real. Okay, here we go. So just marking it. So starting quasi, right foot front and fifth. And chasse. Out, tendu, look under, and first, tendu, feel that connection as you lift, plie, and stretch, pas de parade, up, quasi, passe, promenade, and fifth, chasse, out, tendu, look under. Good. All right. Here we go. Real deal. And fifth position, right foot front quasi. 7 and 8. Chasse. And look out. Tendu. Look under your elbow. Brush through first. Feel that connection as you lift. Plie. And stretch, up, quasi, passe, air in your armpit, promenade to the left, chasse, out, tendu, look under, brushing through first, reach up, plie, up, and pas de parade. Fifth quasi, toe up to the knee passe, little promenade, and fifth, good. All right, for any takers who want to do it again, we're gonna do this one more time. Now that we have all the technical things to think about, for this first port de bras, you can really make this super beautiful adagio-like. We chasse, let me go to the left. So we chasse, we want to look out, over to that corner. This part of our cheek is up to the sunlight and then we tanlie, and now we're looking under our arms. So we're still looking in that same direction, but when we chasse to the back, or chasse to the front, tanlie back, our head is over or under, over, and then tanlie, and now we're looking a little under. So it's just a difference of this and this, yeah, but it adds so much life to our upper body. So now we can try to add some little sprinkles into our ice cream. Here we go, one more time for any takers, and then we'll stretch it out. All right, and 7 and 8, chasse, look out, tanlie, looking under, brushing through first, reaching through those fingertips, and lift, plie, stretch, zipping our lower abdominals up, and passe, air in your armpit as you promenade, and 5th, chasse, looking out, tanlie, looking under, brushing through first, reaching through our fingertips, looking at our nails, plie, up, pas de break, croisé, and passe, promenade to the other side, 5th, and finish, good. Beautiful, all right. Get close to your bar, your chair. A wall might be fine as well. Actually, no, you might need a little surface, so we're gonna throw our leg up on it. Make sure the surface isn't too high. Well, it's good. Yeah, we're just gonna do kind of a little parallel stretch. If you have like a low chair or a couch or a counter, we're just gonna kind of start off with a flexed parallel leg on that surface, parallel with our working leg, parallel with our supporting leg, and kind of leaning over this to start, yeah? So make sure it's not too high of a surface so we can keep our hips level and not be leaning up. All right, here we go. Last thing to finish off with. All right. So with every leg up on the bar, just make sure that both feet and legs are in parallel. And place your hands on your hips to feel that evenness in your hip. And now, hinging at your hips, almost sticking your butt out, fold forward. And now you can keep your arms either on your hips to feel that, or you can reach them out to the surface in front of you or on your leg, wherever. But just make sure you keep feeling that flatness in our spine and hinging at the hips. And now turning out that front foot, so feel kind of that difference in the stretch more in the outer side of our hamstrings. So same thing, hinging in the hips, sinking that working hip down, but now we have our front foot turned out. Good, all right, shake it out. Let's do the other side. So starting first in parallel. And place the hands on the hips to make sure that we're sending that working hip back. And sending hips back to hinge at the hips. We're going to release forward. And now place the hands wherever you need to, out in front of you, on your leg, keeping them on your hips if you want to. And now turning out that front foot. Feel that difference in the outer part of your hamstring now. And shake it out. And let's come into a lunge. So if you have a chair or a wall, have your front foot the same leg that's closest to the wall, because we're going to lean into the wall later on. So to start here in a lunge, you can put that back knee on the floor, making sure that we're pulling up our lower abdominals as we send them forward. And now putting your hand on that wall or chair, leaving the other arm up, and we're gonna reach in towards that wall or chair bar. And coming up, good. Let's do the other side. So, now same leg as that surface that you're leaning onto. So as we're in that lunge, making sure that we're tucking the hips and then lunging forward. And make sure that knee's not going past your front ankle. And now place that same arm as your front leg on your surface. Reach the same arm as your back leg up. And we're gonna lean in towards, lean over. Feeling that stretch all the way down our hip flexors and side of our body. And reaching up, come up, good. Last thing, we're just gonna do a figure four stretch. So either holding onto your wall or chair, bring whatever leg, ankle to your opposite knee, and we're gonna sit back in that chair. So same thing as we do this when we're sitting, we want to eliminate that curve in our spine by sending the hips back and sending our belly button through that little hole in our leg. And shake it out. Let's do the left side. So ankle to your opposite knee, sitting your hips back in that chair. Flexing that foot to protect that knee. Back a few times. Good, nice. Well, thank you for joining me and letting me try out my ballet bar for my first flat ballet class. All right, thank you everyone. See you next Tuesday. Have a good week. Bye.